Staying productive is a blessing, man. 25 is all about being productive. That's all we trying to do is be productive, be consistent, and be disciplined, baby. Woke up first thing this morning, day two, go straight to the gym, man. I posted the workout, man. Look out, man. This is crazy, right? I surprised myself too at the workout, right? Hold on. Look how easy I got up. This the easiest I got up doing muscle ups, man. I was like, this is crazy, right? I had to try these push-ups out. I never tried these push-ups before, man. These is crazy. I see one of my homies always hitting, oh, let me try these out, man. I never did this, get them wrists right. But them muscle ups surprised me. I was like, wow. I just want to go in there. I've been rehabbing still from my back surgery. I had back, like I said, the back surgery back in November 20th. So I'm like, let me go here, man, see what I can do, man. See if I can get one muscle up. Man, I damn near flew out the gym. I said, oh my God, it's up there and it's stuck there. It's time. I said, wow, we going crazy. We going crazy, man. It's up there. 2025, it's on the flow. Staying productive. I'm staying locked in like Jamaican here. That's all I'm on, man. I'm just about stuff that's inside my control, man. If it's outside my control, I can't control who don't like me, who don't fuck with me, who hating on me, who talking shit about me. I can't control none of that. If that's how you feel, man, I wish you nothing but the best, man. Even if at the same table and eat together, I still want to see you win, even if the feelings ain't mutual. You feel me? I control a chick don't like me, reject me, not trying to give me her phone number. Okay, I hope you have a nice rest of the night, young lady or male, miss, whatever. And it's a million other women out here. I can't control a damn job promotion I didn't get, none of that. I just focus on what I control. What can you control? How hard you hustling, how consistent you been, how disciplined you been, whatever it is you're trying to do with your life. That's the stuff that you can control. So we focus on that, and that's it, man. That's all I'll be on, man. Go to the gym. I got home from the gym. I'll be fasting all morning. I had my first day. What time is it? It's about 2. It's almost down 3 o'clock. I just ate breakfast about 30 minutes ago. So I'll be fasting most of the morning, going to the gym fasted. Came home, just recorded those. What did I talk about? I got 2 videos I'm about to post. Oh, I had to talk about both of these topics, man. I'm gonna post that one in the morning, man. I see a lot of people on YouTube talking about how YouTube is on easy mode. This shit ain't easy. Nothing in life worth having is easy. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. You feel me? Everybody. People, they got people like thinking come on here and post a random video and just talking about the same thing. You got to bring people something of value, knowledge, education, or entertaining them, inspiring or motivating people. You can't just come on here and post a couple videos, slap them on here, but okay, yeah, this shit is easy. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a strategy. You got to have an area of expertise that you sharing with people or something like that. When I first started my channel, mine was just about talking about working out and fitness because, I've been doing that all my life. And then, I started talking a little bit about, the life hacks, stuff like put people on the game. I've been through a lot of stuff, like buying the first house, going to college, navigating, paying off debt, setting up a retirement account once you get in your field, your career, stuff like that. I just be trying to pass on the stuff, some of that I had people to tell me. A lot of that I had to learn on my own, investing in the stock market stuff, just trying to put little tidbits in people's ear. That's it. Somebody that's watching, they make 17, 18, they might not know. So somebody tell them they watching this, man, I put them on the game. I got people, man, I got a couple people I've been hitting me up, man. They like, one of them about 18. He said he already going through the process to be a correction officer. I said, man, you get in there, man. You do what you're supposed to do. Stay focused, man. By the time you see it, 22, 23, you will be so far ahead of the game. It's going to be crazy. Drench, Facts 100. Yeah, man, I'm just spitting real stuff, man. Nothing, no, I ain't gonna have no time to be talking about goofy shit. I'm not doing none of them trends you be seeing like on TikTok. I don't do none of that. You think buying a house is worth it? I feel like if you're gonna be in that area for like 5 to 10 years, I would. But like I told, like when I came down here, I came and visited North Carolina. I like this area. I can see my living here. If I was gonna stay for like a year or two, then transfer, then I probably just would have got an apartment. That's how I feel. If you're gonna be in the area you at 5 to 10 years, the rates went up though, but shit, they not gonna do nothing but go up. So if you desire to buy a house, look into everything you gotta do, down payment, your credit history, you gotta have like the bank statements showing you making a certain amount of money. Just figure out everything. Find you a realtor and shit. Go for it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. I say, yeah, it's worth it. You know, the best time, shit, today. Like I say, the rate and the price, they ain't gonna do nothing but go up, man. Back when I was get my house, I got my house back in what, 2015. So the house values back then, they was like half of what they are today. All these houses in my neighborhood, the kids, they just kept going up. Kept going up. The rates were lower back then. You know, they did drop during COVID. So I mean, shit, you might find it good if something like that was to happen again. But I think, what's the rate? Let me see, 30-year rates, 30-year mortgage rate. What they going for today? Is it up here? Yeah, they about, well, they still under 7%. Nah, that can't be right, man. Well, it's on 6%. So shit, I think when I did my joint, it was like 3%. So, but I mean, like I said, shit, if you're gonna do it, just do it, man. Don't let nobody try to deter you, say it's a bad idea. Why you doing that? If you got it set in your mind to do, you got your strategy, your plan figured out for you, then work your shit, man. Don't worry about what other people talking about. Everybody, this is the thing. Everybody got an opinion on what you should be doing with your shit. Well, shit, I'm not worried about what you got going on. I'm trying to focus on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you ask anybody, they got an opinion, man. You know, they ain't got no results though. So if they ain't got no results, then why am I asking them? I'm only asking, seeking advice from people that got what I want or that's been somewhere I'm trying to go. You feel me? That's how you gotta look at it. But yeah, oh yeah, what was that video I recorded? I just recorded 2 a second ago. The only ones that don't say buy a house don't have. Yeah, man, you gotta figure it out for yourself, man. I'm like, shit. You know, I was comparing, and I'm like, well, shoot. Back then, the rate, what I was paying for my mortgage, I'm down there still paying it. You know, compared to a 2-bedroom apartment, I was paying the same thing. I'm like, shit, I might as well be putting it towards something, going up in value than just paying rent. And you know, and I know I'm gonna be here long term. You know, God willing, 5 to 10 years. I say, if you're gonna be 5 to 10 years, if you know you're gonna go somewhere and move somewhere, or you in another state, you only gonna be like a year or two, then shit, I probably would for the meantime, and then until you figure out where you want to settle down at and whatnot. Oh, y'all made a video talking about testosterone, how to boost your testosterone. I might post that one tomorrow too, cause I've been seeing all these advertisements on Instagram talking about all these pills and all this shit, man. I'm like, the obvious shit, man. All you gotta do is lift weights, eat right, and rest. Get some sunlight. You know, people be overlooking stuff, and it's like they want the easy, want the goddamn easy mode or the cheat. There ain't no cheat, man. Just be consistent. Do the simple shit, baby. So like, well, women, man, they like, oh, I'm gonna just go get a BBL and get my tummy tucked and all this shit. You still gotta work out. Instead of spending $10,000, I don't know how much they going for. I'm just gonna say 10. And going to Dr. Miami, won't you try working out first for like a year? You know, save that 10,000. That's how I look at stuff, man. But you know, man, most people, I ain't gonna say most people, a lot of people, you know, they looking for the easy way, the shortcut. You know, just like when it comes to diet, they want the crash diet. Oh, how can I I'm gonna just do fruit for 90 days or drink, you know how they be putting the water with like the fruit in it, lemon water, I'm gonna just do this. That shit don't work because it's not sustainable. You gotta figure out what works for you, and you have to figure out what can you sustain. You know, if you know you can only go to the gym 3-4 times a week, then shit, as long as you're doing it every week, you being consistent, and hey, that's how you do it. How you like living in North Carolina versus Ohio? Oh shit, I love it, man. The weather's more milder. You know, it get colder up there, it be snowing and shit. Down here, we ain't had no snow all winter. And it dipped like in the maybe like the 30s, high 30s one day for, but like today, I think it's probably about 50 degrees. Yesterday was about 60. So I definitely love it, man. That weather is definitely a big difference. You know, up there, I think my mama, they got snow, all kind of shit. Long time no see. Yeah, I was on here last. I ain't been on in a while. I was like, let me hop on here in a second, man. I'm gonna hop in the shower in a second, man. I gotta go run some errands and stuff. But yeah, that's it. That's all we trying to do, man. Stay consistent. Just whatever your goals. It's a lot of noise, a lot of. That's it. I ain't worried about what Joe Blow up the street got going on. That ain't got shit to do with me, man. Shit, I hope it work out for you, but I got enough shit going on. Motivation. I just got started with career. Yeah, that's why I put them videos out too, man. You know, that first video I ever made talking about corrections. You know, I was just coming on here, talking about the job, just trying to give people a possible job opportunity. Because people might be looking for a job. They don't know what they want to do. They might be coming out of high school, college. They might be in between careers. They might not like their current. So I was just like, shit, I'm just going to make a video talking about my job. I've been doing it for a while. So I'm like, well, shit. And that joint kind of just took, I didn't know that many people was like interested in corrections like that. See, you bounce back. That's insane. Yeah. That joint is crazy though, man. I've just been like easing my way back in, adding back in little stuff, little by little. I ain't doing nothing crazy. Like a squatted or deadlifted. I ain't doing none of that shit. Just everything been like dumbbell. I've been on a little heavy bench and stuff. But other than that, yeah, man, I'm trying to have that longevity. Can't be broke down when I'm down 40, 50, because I was goddamn crazy powerlifting shit. I'm like, man, that ain't even me. A lot of that we used to do like just playing football. Salute, Lexicon. Salute. Salute, man. Salute yourself. What I say this morning, salute yourself in the mirror. Say the Pledge of Allegiance, man, to whatever it is you're trying to do, and let's hit it. That's it, man. It's day 2, January 2nd. Off to a good start. Strained my shoulder from going boxing. Yeah, that sounds like what do you call that? An overuse injury. Like baseball, what is it? A baseball pitcher? What do they call that? Tennis? Not tennis elbow, but pitcher's elbow, pitcher's shoulder, Tommy John surgery. They throw a lot, that repetitive motion. You probably got to do some rehab exercises too. Like take that band, just rehab it, doing like that. You get them little, like a 5-pound plate and stuff, stretch it, get you a massage gun. Yeah, you got to do all that. Yeah, hell yeah. All it took was one time for me, man. I heard that pop. When I was deadlifting my back, I said, oh, nope, hell nah. Shit, I don't care if I don't go over 315 ever again on the dead. I don't have nothing, and I can't go through that whole ordeal no more, man. Heck, nah, If I had to go through that whole ordeal ever again, I'll fucking skateboard or do Pilates, man, or I'll do water aerobics before I do some shit like that. I can't no more, so yeah, I learned my lesson, man, so. Going forward, shoot, I'll start off maybe doing a little squats, maybe in a few weeks, man. Just put on like 135 to see how that feel. Crazy, just repping. I'm just trying to focus on the reps, man. I'm like, I'm through with that heavy shit, man. That shit, man, broke me down. Had me all messed up, man. I had to get, let me see, when I was in the hospital, I stayed, 2 weeks. I had to get the catheter a few times. I couldn't go to the bathroom because they had me on all those hard narcotics like opioids, Oxycontin. So I had to get suppositories. All this shit up, man. This shit ain't no joke. Docalac. I goddamn shitted on myself one night. They gave me some laxative because I hadn't went to the bathroom in like 4 or 5 days. That's not normal for me. I'm pretty healthy when when I'm healthy, I'm pretty normal. I go to the bathroom on the toilet like 2-3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I wake up, or soon right before I go to the gym. So after the surgery, I hadn't used the bathroom like 4 days. I knew I had to go. You know that feeling when you got to go. I've been eating like every day, 4 days. I still had used it. So they gave me that shit. And this is when I was on a fall wrist. They had a yellow band on you. I was right after the surgery a few days. So I got a walker. I got to call the nurse on the button anytime I want to get out the hospital bed. They came and gave me my meds, man. It was like 15 minutes later. That button, because I felt that shit. Man, I done goddamn shitted on myself, y'all. I said, oh, man, this can't be life, man. This shit's so embarrassing. But, hey, man, it was all what it was. For longevity, you should do mostly rep. Heck, yeah, man. I'll just be repping. And I'll be in and out like a bank robbery. I don't be doing no marathon sessions, going crazy. Like I've been going a little heavy on the bench. My strength's pretty much there. But, like, what was that workout I posted? The last Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve workout, I just did 340 for one, put it right back. I'm just easing my way. I ain't trying to do marathon unless I'm doing like some reps, like 225 on the bench, stuff like that. But yeah, I'll just do more reps, calisthenics, stretching, flexibility work, yoga, massages, go get you a massage. I'm trying to have that longevity, man. Shit, this shit woke me up, man. I'm like, back injuries, no joke. Yeah, heck. Yeah, man. Yeah, you definitely right. They ain't no joke at all. I said, I don't need that in my life. I remember I went to a chiropractor, man, one time. I was trying it out. So they had that one you can go it was a walk-in appointment. You can go in and get it. And he was like, what did he say? He was like, damn, you should have came 10 years ago. I'm like, shit, I don't know. I just been working out for years. But yeah, them I might even start going back to the chiropractor in a couple months, man. I'm gonna do all that. They got this play, what is it? I think it's called Stretch Zone. You go in there, they put you on the table, the athletic trainer table, and they stretch you out, man, for about 30 minutes or 60 minutes. I might even do that. Yoga. How you feel? I had an ACL, never the same. Yeah. Damn, yeah, that was crazy too, man, because I played middle school, high school, college football. I ain't never had really no major tears or breaks. You know what I'm saying? I did have to get my knee though. I had like a meniscus. What was it, grade 2? They had to scope out my knee a little bit, get some of the cartilage that was loose. Outside of that, I ain't never had like no major like bones broken or nothing crazy. But yeah, man, you just gotta work around it. Obviously, I'm gonna make a video talking about that too, man, how to work around injuries. I got one coming thing, how to recover faster after you have a surgery. You know, people be looking for that information. So you go through something, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Say you just got so yeah. Damn, it's 3 o'clock, man. Damn time, damn. Be enough time in the day, man. But hey, I'm here for it. That's why I say staying productive is a blessing. You know, sometimes when you so busy, you working on your goals and you'll be like, damn, where the time go, man? It's down there 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Just stay locked in though, man. I just try to get as much as I can done. Working around injuries. Yeah, I just wrote that down too, I think last night. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely talk about that. Cause yeah, people be need to know that, man. You know, I remember to train people back in the day, like in-person training. And I will, you know, you gotta see what their limitations are. You gotta see their injuries, and so you gotta come up with their program to work around them injuries. You might have somebody that got bad knees or something, so they can't really squat. So shit, you might have to have them doing, you know, test them out. Do leg extensions hurt? Stuff like that. You said, what made you choose North Carolina? Hold up. Locked in. Yeah, that's it. That's all we doing. What made you choose NC? No, you said you was at West Virginia at point. I was just looking at different states, prisons in different states. You know, with the federal prison system, you could transfer. And we got federal prisons in damn near every state. They got a federal prison in Hawaii. They got a federal prison in Puerto Rico. So you can go anywhere. I was just looking at nearby states. I think I had looked at one in Lexington, Kentucky, Maryland, North Carolina. I put in for all these different ones. They ended up calling me first to North Carolina. Like they ended up picking me up at the times I got approved for the transfer. So I was like, well, shit, I'm going to North Carolina. And I came down a couple times, visited the area. Like, I'll get out here. Now, I think I came down here and visited before I put in. I just want to see what it was like. Yeah, I just want to put in for somewhere and go out here on a blind leap of faith. And I never came out here, you know. So yeah, I came out, looked at it. All right, it's cool out here. You know, they got all these colleges out here. They got, what, Duke University around the corner. NC State, UC Chapel Hill, they got North Carolina A&T. So you know that bring a lot of diversity. There'll be a lot of different restaurants and stuff. Yeah, North Carolina. Yeah, I like it though. Shit, the beach ain't that far. You can go to the beach, Outer Banks, Riceville Beach. You could be there like in a day trip, like what, 2 hours. So the mountains ain't that far. You can go get you a cabin in the mountains. I think what, 3, 4 hours. And you got the major cities, they ain't but like a few hours. I think Atlanta, like 5 hours. DC, Washington, what's that, about 4 hours? So, I mean, it's in a good proximity to everything. So, it ain't bad to me. I'm cool. You know, some people be like, Granville. Yeah, I'm in Granville. It's at like close to Durham, not too far from Raleigh, Briar Creek. But yeah, some people I talked to some chicks over the years, man, just dating, and they was like, man, I don't like it here. It's too slow. I'm like, shit. It's the right speed for me. It ain't too fast, but it ain't too slow. It's like in the middle. You know, they be like, I'll be like, some of them I talk, they was like from New York or Miami. I'm like, well, what y'all looking for, man? Like the clubs, they close here at 2 a.m. You know, you go to somewhere like New York, Miami, they probably stay open at 5, 6 a.m. I'm like this. I don't need to be out goddamn to 7 a.m. in the morning. For what? You know what I'm saying? If I ain't got no chick, bag no chick or nothing, shit like that. 2 a.m., last call for alcohol, I'm going to go get me something to eat probably, walk out, I'm going home to bed. What I need to be out to 7 a.m. for, man? Shit. I'm trying to get up and go to the gym, shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I'm like, shit, what are you missing? They got plenty of restaurants. Yeah, the same restaurants you got, they might have more spots, but shit, they got the same food. They might as well go back to where they from, grown, move. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't speak for nobody but me, man. I'm like, shit, they got everything I need, man. I want to step out, plenty bars or more spots, the club scene, if I ever want to do that. Restaurants, that's it. I don't need all that shit. Mentally, I want to do it, but physically, I can't. Do what? Like go out or that's how I be feeling, man. I'm like, shit, man, he got plenty for me, man. A lot these days, a lot of times I be in the house, been listening. Uh, Hold on. Oakwood V Corrections. I've been listening to you for a while. I'm kind of nervous. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with being nervous, man. Shit. I was nervous. Shit. You know, it's a new endeavor. It's something you never experienced. Yeah, you nervous. Be nervous. I was nervous. I was like, man, shit. I was like a deer in headlight. I was doing my job, but you know, I'm serving the trade. All them inmates coming up to the door. That was your first day. Ain't no like, you usually shadow somebody that's like a veteran officer. Quitting alcohol is a wise move. I still indulge a little bit, man, but I hardly ever drink, man, to be honest. Sometimes I might be at the crib, man. I grabbed this a couple times, man. I had grabbed the drink Saturday night, my night off. I poured me a drink. I poured that shit back in the bottle. I don't even want to drink tonight. I'm tired, man. I'm gonna take my ass to bed. So yeah, I don't even hardly drink like that no more. I be so busy. So yeah, most time I drink is if I'm on vacation or go to an event or maybe every once in a while when I go out to eat. But yeah, I'm like, yeah. Did you go to college? Yeah, West Virginia State University. Yeah, I went. That's where I went to college. It's right there in Charleston. Have you ever gotten to a fist fight with an inmate? Nah, I ain't never gotten a fist fight, man. Knock on wood. You know, you gotta always knock on wood because I can go back to work after I come back from my surgery. First day, get into it with an inmate. You just never know. Most of the action I've seen in my years, man, has really just been breaking up fights. You got a mental health inmate that's they off they meds, they start tripping, doing crazy stuff. You gotta restrain them. I had to take a couple people down to the floor. I think one inmate, he was high out of his mind. And me and the other officer, we was trying to count, man. He bucked on it, so we had to take him to the floor, put him in handcuffs, and call for assistance. Let me see. I'll be wanting to work out more, hit more double days. Yeah, I don't do doubles every day though. Shit, all 4 to 5 times a week. Sometimes I was like, when I'm feeling extra motivated, or I got a free day, I might go. I might go first morning, and then shit, I'll be chilling. I go back in the evening, and then on second workouts, it don't be like a crazy work. I might just go in there just on the second one, do some more calisthenics, and just walk on the treadmill, do some more cardio. You know, I'll be trying to accelerate that cut a little bit faster when y'all be cutting and biting down. How you do advanced at this age? I'm 35. Shit, I don't know, man. I just be looking, listening, and learning, man. You know, that's I just be trying to learn as much as I can and observing. I don't ever think I know everything. Shit, somebody can. If I'm in the gym, somebody it could be their first day in there. They feel like they got some game or something. Shit, I'll listen to them or you know what I'm saying, and at least try it. I don't never stop learning. You know, the day you think you know everything or you can't nobody tell you shit, that's the day you start to go backwards. So I just always try to soak up knowledge, try to expand my horizons, look into other stuff, other areas. Can you get TRT steroids in jail? Nah, hell nah. They still get it though. Like the camp, most of the camps, like in the federal prisons, they don't have like a fence around them. So and then some of the inmates that's locked up at the camp, they got jobs, go out in the community. Like you got a town driver, like say an inmate, you know, the camp, it'd be a medium security prison and it'd be the camp right here. So say somebody from the mediums, you know, that's a fence around that prison. He get out and he got to go to the airport. They got a town driver at the camp. It's an inmate and they go into town, drop him off at the airport. So, you know, they got so many to get what they want. And they find stuff all the time at the camp, man, but it's suspected because they don't have a surrounding. Somebody can run into the bushes, throw something, and the inmate, when it's nighttime, you know, he can run out real quick, go get it. And it's only one officer there, you know what I'm saying? So they do shakedowns at the camp. They find, man, they be finding real alcohol. They find like vapes, cell phones, beer, all kind of shit, man, supplements, you know. But like I say, that's above my pay grade. If they want to try to deter that, they put a fence around it, or I don't know, man. It is what it is. That's how the camp go. I'm gonna listen to your advice and gradually working up. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just ease your way, man. That's all. I'm playing smart, man. Taking my time. I ain't finna go back in there, just slap on a crazy amount of weight. Just be like, you know, one of them gym memes. I seen that gym meme. He Coleman. It was like, the doctor said you got a broken bone, me the same day, and they're throwing up some crazy ass. Nah, heck, nah, I'm taking my time. Going pretty good. Yeah, it's going pretty good, man. 3:12. I gotta watch the time. I gotta leave in a second. But yeah, it's going pretty good, man. Just taking it one day at a time, man. You know, I ain't 100%, but I'm getting better every day. You know, it just take time. You know, this ain't my first surgery. I had to get, like I said, I had to get my knee scoped in high school when I was playing football. It was like my senior year, right before I went to college. So, yeah, I had to get that. I was on crutch. I was out for like maybe 4 or 5 months, I think. I missed all the track season my senior year. I had to rehab, so I know it's like a process, building everything back slowly but surely. Any New Year resolutions? Man, to be honest, I just want to keep doing the same thing, man. I just want to go to the gym, get back healthy, obviously 100%. Then, you know, go to the gym, work out, just work on this content, man. Try to get this to grow, keep growing. Yeah, that's it, really. Same stuff I was on all 2024. Them back surgeries are no joke. Nah, ain't at all. Yeah, I ain't messing around with it, man. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, nah. I listen now, man. I learned my lesson, so I ain't trying to go through that experience no more, man. Knock on wood, God willing. Yeah, I'm playing it safe. Like, shoot, like I said, I don't ever even got to deadlift again, man. If I got to risk going through that again, I won't never deadlift again or do nothing like that. You know, I know anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. But sure, I'm like this, man. The older I get, I try to play it smart. You know, I'm like, why take a chance on certain stuff? You handle it really positive. Yeah, I had to stay optimistic, man. I couldn't be in there sad, depressed. You know, you're going to have your moments, you know. You're like, damn, man, am I going to make it out this goddamn hospital, man? Or I can't wait to go home. But, you know, you just got to, that's one thing about life. You got to stay optimistic, man, through the good and through the bad. When stuff ain't going your way, I just like, shit. I woke up, shit. I'm just gonna keep trying to figure it out. It may be a slow process, a slow journey to crawling my way back out this hole, but damn it, I'm gonna do it some way. That's always I'm gonna figure this shit out. Shit, keep showing up. Have that endurance and that willpower to come back and bounce back. So shit. You know, I was looking at the old video. I was like, damn, I was this what, 6 was this damn barely walking. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was them in that damn walker and shit. I'm in the hospital doing that little band shit. I was like, shit, I had the physical therapy. Cut me one of them bands. You think I can do that? He's like, yeah, I cut you one. I'm in there doing a little, just my tone and get my blood flowing a little bit. Damn, shit. I went in that gym today, did that muscle. I said, damn. I was like, I thought I was about to fly out the gym. That motherfucker, I shot up like a rocket. I said, wow. You know, I was like, I want to see what I could do. You know, I was feeling good and I'm like warmed up and stuff. I said, damn, that's crazy. So yeah, man, I'm just little by little. That's all it is. Little baby steps and progression. Let me see what we got. Yeah, man. Are you physical therapist good? The one my insurance got were ass. I had to get. Yeah, they all right, man. I ain't shit, man. All I really been doing is stretching. Shit, I got one more appointment with the doctor. Next week? I'll probably stop going to therapy, man. I like shit. Only thing I really been doing shit. They gave me all the PT exercises. Only thing I really been going in there doing is stretching. I'm like shit. I can stretch on my own. I had an old grandma. Shit, I don't, man. I remember when I hurt my knee, I went to like a sports rehab institute. So they was like used to working with athletes. Like a lot of them PT when I was at Duke, was it Duke Hospital? They weren't used to like seeing somebody like me like that work out, like you know, athletic background. A lot of people I was in the room with, they was you know, they were older people that had like strokes and stuff. They was just learning how to do stuff like right again. They were older people. Why are folks quick to bring up the dark side of correction? Is it just a mental thing or can it really get wicked? I mean, it can be. I mean, you know, and then a lot of people, they just what they see on TV. They on the outside looking in. And then you got, you know, the inmates, sometimes they try to paint it in the bad picture like they been up, you know, a lot of times. Some of them, they may get wronged or shit, but most of the time, trying to get over on the system. You know, like inmates are smart and crafty, man. They are write the governor saying that they've been denied this and that, man, when it be some crazy shit. But that's just how the game go. Yeah, you could, you know, they say it's dangerous, stuff like that. But I'm like, shit, y'all just seen what happened in New Orleans. You could be out just enjoying the New Year's and somebody crazy running through with that truck like that dude did. You know, I feel like it's a controlled environment. Taking profits. Are you bored? Nah, shit, I'm good. I got my shit. It's still there. I need to go get a haircut. Bless her heart. Yeah, bless her heart. Yeah, how old was she? About 7 years old? I'm like, I had a lot of PT things like that too. It was a couple older ladies. They had me doing stuff, but I just stayed humble, man. Whatever they was trying to show me to do, like they had me. A lot of that stuff, man. They been PT. I ain't even used when I got home. Like they was showing me how to grab stuff while I'm grocery shopping. You know what I'm saying? Grab stuff in the kitchen. Like them first 2 days when I got home, I was being conscious of everything. I still am conscious, you know, certain movements. But you know, I'm like, I ain't even use that. Like I didn't get they wanted me to get like all this equipment for the house. I'm like, shit, man. I'm getting around in the hospital, like, you know, taking showers and stuff on my own in the little bathroom pretty good. So yeah, I probably won't even go back to damn therapy, man. I'm like, shit. At this point, it's just really just letting the nerves finish heal up, you know, and just staying active, doing a lot of cardio, you know, keeping that blood flowing, just doing, you know, exercising, keeping that diet up. That's it. Time under pressure, man. Time heals all wounds. That's it. That's the motto, man. Time heals all wounds. So, you know, it just take time. You can't rush the process. You know, I was researching. I had a whole lot of time too when I was in the hospital. I'm just researching. I remember when, if y'all watch football, remember back in the day, Terrell Owens. I think he had broke his ankle. He came back for the Super Bowl like in 6 weeks. He was sitting in one of them what is it called? A hyperbaric time chamber? Not a time. I'm thinking of Dragon Ball Z. Like a hyperbaric chamber. They zip themselves up, sleeping at 100% more oxygenated, and it help you recover fast. I ain't got no money like that to get that shit, but I was trying to do shit like that, heating pad, ice, and just shoot. I locked in on the diet when I was in the hospital. I was getting all the health trades for the most part. Yeah, I was getting all like breakfast. I was getting like G omelet, all the fruit, a V8. Then what? Lunch and dinner, I was getting like a grilled chicken salad. That one night though, they gave me some grilled chicken. They called it grilled chicken, and that shit like they boiled that chicken, man. I was like, nah, I ain't eating this shit, man. I threw that shit away. It was like chicken, the broccoli, and some rice. I was like, what the fuck is this? I ain't never seen that. It was like they boiled the chicken or something. I was like, nah, I threw that shit. I'm about to do Uber Eats tonight. But yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, he said, goddamn, grandma, man. She was, damn, how old was grandma? I definitely would want somebody that can, like, you know, relate. They had you doing the basic stuff, but I'm like, shit. I feel you go through a lot of that stuff on YouTube too. Like, how, you know, people, I'm gonna do videos on the best rehab exercises. Like, I'm gonna make a video about that, just talking about the particular back surgery I had. 'Cause I know people, somebody's bound to have to get that type of surgery, so they're gonna be online looking. So I'm like, well, shit, it'll probably pop up on my video if I make a video talking about that. What else? Recovery, the best exercises, what to expect after the surgery. There's so much damn content you can make, spin offs and everything. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm always looking for ideas. To all y'all told y'all got any ideas for me, let me know. Y'all got any content, video topics or ideas, let me know so I can write it down. Cause I'm always looking for new ideas or something to talk about, man. If I'm knowledgeable on it. Now, if I ain't knowledgeable on it, or you know what I'm saying, it ain't my particular area, or I never been through it, I ain't gonna come on here and just pretend, you know what I'm saying, the video and shit. Like, if you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna come on here to be like, just talk about some shit. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It gotta be something, you know, that's why I try to stay in my lane, you know. Yeah, I ain't finna come on here, goddamn. Oh, I'm finna make a video talking about computer code and shit. I don't goddamn. If I damn try to build a computer, that shit probably blow up the whole house. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Or working on cars, you know, like I done went all the way left field with it. That motherfucker, man, that damn car gonna start sputtering as soon as you turn the condition, man. He don't know how to build no damn car. That motherfucker crazy. But yeah, man, we got what's tomorrow? Friday. Having in West Virginia, shit had to be different. It was all right, man. You know that everybody always asks like, are the people racist or shit. I mean, I ain't never really experienced no racism. It was just like a little bit slower. Where I went to kind of like right there in Charleston, West Virginia. That's like the capital. Then you had Marshall University was like 50 minutes away, so we might go party out there on the weekend. Sometimes I would go, and then Charleston had a few clubs downtown. But it was all right. When I moved, transferred, got on with the federal prison, I had to move closer that way. That was country. I'm talking about like you going to work, you driving up through the mountains, man. You ain't got no phone service, none of that, man. So, but I mean, it was all right. It just I didn't really do shit but go to work. And then it was a few little restaurants. I stayed in Beckley, West Virginia. I was working at that federal prison. Go to work, go to the gym, go to the few little restaurants. And that was it, man. But it wasn't fast enough for me. I'm like, man, I want to at least have them options. Like down here in North Carolina, you got way more options, way more stuff to do. It's way more restaurants. You got the club scene. You got it's bars. You want to go see like a play, symphony. It's all kind of shit. There'd be a lot of celebrities like comedians coming in town. But I mean, it was all right though. It wasn't shit. Only reason I really went to West Virginia, honestly, because I had got a football scholarship. That was the main reason I went. You use Right Fidelity. What site? I'll be on, let me see. My main account was E-Trade. I'd have had this shit for years. Then I got my daughter account too. I buy stocks for her, like a college fund. I got hers with Charles Schwab. What else? Cash App. That's the game right there. The crypto, Coinbase. Cash App, man. I be telling people Cash App. Cause look, you go on Cash App, let me see, and go to the investing. They got investing on Cash App. And you could buy them partial shares on Cash App. You ain't gotta buy the whole stock. So like, let me see. I'm gonna give y'all an example. Some stocks is kind of up there. You got some websites they want you to buy the whole share in the stock, but like, okay, we'll use Apple. How much is Apple right now? They about 243. So on cash, you could just put in 25, 50, $75, 100, and partial share. You don't gotta buy the whole share. I'm like, shit, whatever you can put in, put in. Shit, it might not sound like a lot, but if you consistent and you keep putting in, that shit add up. I remember it was time I was in college, shoot, after I moved off campus, I had a little job just making like maybe a few hundred every week. It wasn't a lot of money at all, but I still try to save something out my check, whether it be shit, $25, $50, shit, that should add up by the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta look at it, man. And then shoot, as your income go up, your finances improve, you could invest more and more. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I be working overtime at the prison. I might try to throw $1,000 in the stock market every 2 weeks. Like working them hours. I be trying to be smart with it. Let me see. You realist channel people trying to get into. Yeah, I'm about to make some more videos too, talking about that, man. Yeah, I never realized that many people were trying to get into till I made the first video. I was like, so I gotta start making more videos, man. I was like, man, like I didn't realize. I knew people, people are looking into correction, but like as far as like online, I didn't think of it from that aspect till I made that first video. What's going on with you? So yeah, anything I could think of, man. Yeah, going through that process, the academy. Some of that stuff though too, I've been like, I haven't done it in so long. Like going through the interview, vaguely remember, but like you ain't. The last time I interviewed was the county jail. That was back in what 2010, and then the federal prison that was like back 2012. So that was damn near like 10 years ago. I kind of remote process going through, but some stuff changes over time. So I be trying to hit people like my coworkers that may have started recently. I'll be asking them, picking their mind, like, yo, what's some of the stuff they're asking these days, when you go in the HR for interviews, so I can kind of, what I'm saying, be up to date. And I don't want to give nobody outdated information, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely, man. I be trying to put as many people as I can onto it, and I be reading the trolls in the comments, man, people talking bad. I'm like, shit, it ain't for everybody. Everybody can't do it, obviously. But it's for somebody, shit, it's for me, shit, I like it. Pay the bills, ain't nothing hard about it. Shit, I go in there most days and do the same shit every day, man. You do a few rounds through your auto shift. Most time don't shit happen, shit gonna happen, but hey, that's prison Prison gonna be prison, and shit, go home. That's it. Ain't nothing hard. Ain't like building rockets or something complex. Yeah, you really just carrying a set of keys or a walkie-talkie, some damn pepper spray, handcuffs, maybe a taser or a baton. That's it. Shit. And you just supervising everything, maintaining the peace and the order, make sure they ain't trying to escape. That's it. Shit, they already doing time, so I'm like, shit, I'm not here to try to make their time any harder. They already here. I ain't finna go in there and goddamn, got or overexert myself, being disrespectful for what? Some of them dudes, man, they ain't got nothing to lose. Some of these dudes, they got life sentences. They won't hesitate, man. They goddamn stab your ass if you put enough of their buttons in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of them understand you got to do a job. You may have to pat them down. You may have to come in their room and search their cell, but it's how you do this shit. How you get respect. How you do stuff. How you dress them. Like I say, I don't underestimate nobody in there. The little dude, he could be 4'3", 80 pounds. He can goddamn run and jump on my ass, and I can't even get his little ass off. I'm trying to reach his little ass, choke me out right in the middle of the I don't underestimate nothing, man. I call them all by their last name or sir, whatever, man. It's keep it simple, man. I go in there, I gotta search somebody's room. I'm not in their room just throwing shit around. Some people be on power trip. I'm like, bruh, I ain't got nothing to prove, man. I'm trying to have smooth shit as possible. I tell the inmates, man, as long as y'all don't do nothing crazy, don't make me have to do my job, we gonna be cool, That's it. Go home. I ain't taking the job home with me neither, man. That's it. Just be consistent. They understand when you gotta do your job. It's been times inmates that came back and apologized with me after we had some beef. We may have had some words, got into an argument, vacation. Might have had to take one down. I had that one I was telling y'all I had to slam him. Me and the other officer, I was working with a female officer too. We had to take him to the ground. He was high out his mind off of that stuff, man. But he came back once he got out of lockup. He came back back to the unit, knocked on the door, and shit. He was like, man, I apologize, man, for like how I acted back then a couple weeks ago. I was going through a lot of stuff. I was like, I understand, man. This prison shit get hard. We all go through stuff, man. It is what it is. I ain't no hard feelings. And we was cool. Was you nervous? Hell yeah, I was nervous, man. If you ain't nervous, something wrong with you, man. You go in there like you ice cold in your veins. Shit, hell yeah, I was nervous, man. I was shit. I've out all my life, man. But it's just like you always outnumbered, and then you in a whole new environment, and then you don't really know what's going on. You gotta learn the job. The inmates know you don't know what's going on, so they gonna play games. Try to get over on you, shit like that. Oh, see, they usually let us do it like this. This how this go, man. Knowing damn well, you know how convicts do, man. And you can't even be mad at them, man. They just doing what they do. They gonna try to beat you. I remember when I first worked at the county jail. There, you push the food cart down the hallway. You gotta go pod to pod and pass out the trays, and they gotta line up, come get their tray. So, like I said, I'm rookie. I just started. I don't know everything going on, man. They beat me for a couple trays. What they do is somebody get their tray, then they go to the back of the line, double back real quick, get another tray. Then the last person get their tray, be like, damn, I done ran out of tray. They're like, CO, I ain't got no tray. So they did it a couple times, and I got hip to what was going on, Because I'm shadowing with a veteran officer. They didn't try that on them because they already know how to gang. I didn't know. I'm new. So after a couple times, I got hit. I asked somebody that had been working there, like, yo, man, they keep beating me for a trade a couple times. What I should do? And they was like, make everybody in the pod, if you keep getting beat, make everybody get their tray and go stand on the wall. That shit worked, man. The tray was right there on the table, man. I told that third time he tried to be like, there go your tray right there, man. We ain't had no more problems. Would you take a pride from P. Diddy? Nah, hell no. I ain't fucking with P. Diddy, man. Let's see, how much P. Diddy worth? What's his net worth? Was it 400 million? You see where P. Diddy's at. He in an 8x8 cell. I don't need to be doing time in nobody's cell. I'm cool. I like women. I like food, traveling, my freedom. I like being here home. I don't need to be locked in nobody's cell for taking no bribe, being dirty, none of that. Billion, I'm cool, man. I ain't shit. And he can't even spend no billions. He ain't locked up. He probably facing, how much time is Diddy looking at, man? They talking about what, 30, 20 years? I don't even know. I'm cool, man. Shit, he ain't got nothing in there, man. Shit. I just read something. He was refusing to come out his cell to go to court. I'm like, man, shit. I'm cool, man. I like I said, I like my freedom. I don't need all the money in the world, man. Yeah, shit, the bills paid. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool, man. Like I said, I like women, man. I don't need to be in prison around a bunch of other men unless I'm only time I need to be in somebody's prison unless I'm going there to go to work. But I ain't trying to be had. They gotta tell me when I can go to the bathroom, when I go in my cell and go to bed. Fuck that. I work in the feds and corrections. A bribe ain't worth it. Yeah, that's how I was saying in them other videos, man. It's worth it, man. And then you risking your freedom. A lot of CEOs that go down that wrong path, man, they end up doing prison time, man. I know a few, man, that was at my job, man. They got like 3-4 years in prison. Your reputation ruined. You're gonna lose your family. Your wife probably gonna divorce you. You ain't gonna never get no job like that no more. Shit. You got good muscle memory. Benching like you never. Yeah, I'm getting it all back. I was yeah, how long was I out? Maybe what, 2 weeks? Yeah, it was like I hardly lost nothing, man. I only did the most I did so far. I did 340 once, and I just did like 315 for 6. I'm just easing my way back. I used to do youth corrections. I remember OG put me on some knowledge about dealing with, what you say? Women kept me out of trouble for 37. Yeah, ain't no women in jail. Shit, what I want to do, man? You know, it's some crazy inmates, right? They get in trouble for jacking off. They just like they might be standing in their cell door window looking at a woman walking by and jacking off, and they end up getting caught. I'm like, man, that's why I don't even really get mad. Like, you know, they be having dirty pictures in they room. I'm like, shit. I'm like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I was locked up, I would do the same. I'm not gonna be jacking off at no female. I'm just gonna beat my shit to a magazine or something. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't need to do time in nobody's prison, man. I'm like, shoot, I'm trying to come home, lay up with some honey or something. He said, make sure you don't only target them with random cell searches, but also their friends and pod OGs and inmates will handle the rest. Oh yeah, you talking about hold on, I had to read that shit in my fault. Yup. Yeah, that shit work. Like you got somebody that's a problematic person, uh, and the cell right here, you search the cell next to them on each side of them. You keep hitting they shit, man. And why you keep messing with my cell, man? Oh boy, won't you ask him up there, man? He the reason why, man. He keep giving me problems, and they get him straight. Yeah, that's how it work, man. Or like, it's been instances, man. You know, certain got a lot of gang activity. You know, you got your gang leader and stuff, and they want order and shit. They don't want like a lot of chaos. They don't want to see all in their face all the time. So we got a problematic. They gonna get them straight. It's like an in-house thing. It's supposed to go down like that. And sometimes you might not even catch it, man. You know, it's only one officer and like 100 inmates, so they can do that shit. You could be back there searching, and they can quick on them in the back of the unit to do some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So they be on that shit too. Yeah, they ain't playing no games. Yeah, I done did that before. Search somebody else's shit, man. We gonna hit they shit, man. You keep giving me problems. Some of them can't help it though, man. Like you got mental health inmates. You got some damn, what's that dude, man? He don't never really give me no problems, but I just seen him give other officers problems. He one of them type of inmates that's like he real big on the policy, and he always think he's wronged about something. Like, oh, you try to say, I don't know, man. He'll call his lawyer real quick with the quickness and trying to do all these claims and shit. I'm like, man, he ain't never really gave me no problems though, man. I done seen him do other people like that, man. They arguing back and forth. And shit, matter of fact, man, I got looped into his shit. He didn't give me a problem, but I got looped in. Just happened to be on the other side talking with the inmate. I mean, not talking with the inmate, talking with the other officer, and the officer got into it with him over something. And then I had to end up writing a statement. I'm like, man, I don't, you know how that shit go, man. I was like, damn, I should have stayed my ass on my other side on my unit, man. I just came over. I think I went over there for a second, just to holler at him for a second, man. That shit happened right there. I'm like, man, I think they had some words or something, got to a big argument. It wasn't like physical or nothing. They was just going back and forth and shit. I ain't think nothing of it. He hit me up. The officer emailed me like, "Yo, can you write me help write a statement to the captain?" I'm like, man, shit. I'm like, don't loop me in your shit, man. That be one too, man. When you got officers, man, they be on a power trip and you working with them, like, say y'all working the same unit together, because some units you might have another officer, and they on some crazy shit, and then it's like you gotta go behind they shit, man. Like, it was one, we counting, you know, the end supposed to stand, they know they're supposed to stand. You can write them a shot, knock on the door, why you ain't standing? This motherfucker going through, I'm talking about he mule kicking the shit out of the door. I'm like, boom, what the fuck is wrong with him? Then it was like the count was messed up because he's so worried about doing that. I'm like, bruh, you know, I don't know, man. I think one time he stood on the table in the middle of the unit, cussed the whole unit out. I'm like, I don't have all that to do. You know, we can have a little town hall meeting if shit start getting chaotic, and I, you know, explain like, look, man, this what we go to do. This ain't gonna go down. But that they said he was cussing. I'm like, man, shit. Certain shit like that, you can't do prison neither, man. Cause like I said, all I really worked is like medium security. My last prison was medium. This one, Butner, like medium, administrator. They got different levels, but it's mostly medium and minimal. But when you get into them high security USPs, penitentiaries and shit, man, you certain shit you do, you go, them inmates are on different type of time. You can't go in there talking how you talk, like, you know, minimal, medium, you is talking shit, man, just because they ain't, you know, they probably not gonna do nothing 9 times. Yeah, you go to the other prisons, boom, man, it's like, they'd be like, man, they'd go to the lieutenant or the captain, like, hey, look, the gang leader or the unit or some shit, whatever race, you got to probably CO got to play, like, look, they go to the captain, they be like, man, look, we know y'all got to do your job, but, man, y'all need to get hit the CO up out of here, man, or shit, something gonna happen, he gonna get hit. R. Kelly, yeah, he there, man. Yeah, I remember people was asking me. I was off work when he came there. It was on a Sunday. I think they shipped him there, and I was like, I ain't heard shit about it. And I got back to work. Everybody was talking about it. The academy hard shit. It can be the main thing people mess up on. I see they up on the physical part. I seen people go down there knowing that they gotta run, but they don't like condition themselves. They ain't. I'm like, you had like damn near 3 to 6 months to get ready. You know, you learn, you got like, what does the test consist of? Most, I think when I did feds, it was like, it's been so long, but you go down to Glencoe, I think you got to run a lap around the track and handcuff somebody. Then it's like different little obstacle courses, but I'm like this too though, man. I got some people that I work with, man, that's like big people. I'm not exaggerating. I'm talking about like literally, they weigh like probably 450 pounds. One of them, like damn near 500 pounds, about big, like, you know, I don't like to talk bad about people. I'm just trying to give you, and I'm like, if they could pass, then goddamn anybody could pass, you know. But some people, man, they just don't take it serious. Some people go down there with the wrong mindset. They think it's a party. They think they, you know, they're gonna get drunk every night. You still got your job. If you don't pass, you ain't gonna get your job. You ever seen that fool? Y'all seen R. Kelly all the time, man. You know, where I'm at, it's like 4 different prisons. You know, it's 4 different institutions. I think he at the medium and stuff. So it's like 4 different prisons. They all on the same grounds, but it's like they run separate of each other. So when I be doing overtime over there, he don't be on shit, man. Just yeah, you goddamn. If you ain't know who he was, you would thought he was a regular inmate like everybody else. He used to be chilling though, for real. But yeah. How bad was that hospital food? Sure. Shit, it wasn't bad, man. I was trying to eat the same stuff mostly, and then I tried a couple things off the menu, like they had some kind of chicken Alfredo. So it wasn't bad to be a hospital, you know. I'm like, shit. I did some DoorDash in a few nights though. Shit, I'm like, I can't eat this shit every night, man. You know, I was in there over Thanksgiving. And then, you know, the weekend come around, usually if I'm moving and grooving and healthy, I'm going out to eat somewhere. So I was like, I'm gonna do something. You know, I was right there in Durham, so it's a whole bunch of restaurants. So what did I think I did Wingstop one night, Firehouse Sub one night. They got some Chinese food. It really wasn't hitting on nothing, but shit, for the most part, it was straight. I was just like, I wasn't even really thinking about the food like that. I was just like, I'm just trying to see if this shit will help me. If I eat healthy as possible, help me recover fast. That's what I was thinking at the time. But yeah, are you going to go for lieutenant events? Hell nah, man. I'm cool on that. I don't want no that. I'm just cool being an officer, man. You know, like especially where we at. Like the BOP, once you become lieutenant, the captain, he's over all the lieutenants. He make your schedule. So you gotta, if he tell you you going to morning watch, night shift next quarter, and you a day shift person, the thing about the officer, once you start getting your seniority in, you can start bidding on the days off and the shift you want, the holidays. So I'm just trying to ride that out. Once you get to that big dog status where you like top of the food chain or seniority, now like shit, you can get whatever. You can get day shift, weekends off, you get all the main holidays off, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, 4th of July, stuff like that. Oh man, I'm a OIT going in training next week. Thanks for the. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'll be trying to help out as much as I can, man. It ain't gonna never be perfect, man. And then you might remember something I said in the video. Like you get in there and actually see it, But after the fact, once you go back, maybe you watch the video, you're like, yeah, he was saying that, man. You just gotta go in there. The best way you're gonna learn is on the job. Like I tell people that the academy is like a formal introduction to career. You're gonna learn the stuff that you really need to know. I feel like working in the units, actually day to day interacting with the inmate. That's how you learn, like how the little stuff, the little games they play. You learn a little this. You start to know this shit. You start to like say you in this office, man. It's the middle of the evening, and the usually loud in the evening because everybody's up right before they go to bed. So and then you in the office chilling or on the post, and then all of a sudden they get real quiet. Something going on, man. Your senses. If you're a rookie, you might not know that shit. You like this shit. Maybe they watching something on TV, but when it start to get quiet, you like shit, man. You start seeing people looking up at the top tier or something and look back, she looking over at you, seeing what you gonna do. You probably know somebody in the room fighting or getting assaulted or some shit like that. I'm undecided whether to change my. Man, that's the tough one, man. I can't really tell you. I never really, I wasn't a firefighter, so I don't really have no background on firefighting. Correction, that's all I know. Like I've been doing that since I graduated college. I did that right out of college. Right when I got my degree in criminal justice, I had already been on 9 months. So I don't know, man. You just gotta evaluate what do you want. How do you like a firefighter now? I know don't they be working like 24-hour shifts or something? Like then you off like so many days. The danger aspect, I guess, and going into burning and shit. I mean, you just gotta evaluate the stress. You can quit the firefighting and go to corrections and edit, or you can come to corrections and be like, damn, I love this shit compared to firefighting. It's just like hard to say, it's different for everybody. Let me see. Did your degree help you? I mean, you don't necessarily need it to be a CO. Like you can, if you're trying to get on with the feds, they usually say you gotta have a 4th degree or a year of specialized experience. So the year of specialized experience, all you gotta do is go to you can get on the county jail or a state prison for a year, work there. That's what a lot of people do, and they just get on with the feds once they got their year in there. But I mean, like I said, I had a football scholarship, so I ain't there just to play football. So I was just looking at degrees that had the most job opportunity. I wasn't gonna do no like degree that I feel like is useless or too broad. I'm like, I know what that corrections. Shit, they got probation, court system, with police, corrections. Then they got all these other agencies like U.S. Marshals, Homeland Security, Immigration Control. So I was like, shit, I'm just do this criminal justice and shit, figure it out. I've been doing strictly calisthenics weighted. Need to get a weighted vest, normal weight lifting and get boring. Shit, yeah, those calisthenics get you strong. Yeah, I do calisthenics every day. Yeah, I don't just do weights. I mix it up. Yeah. Whatever day I do dips, push up, all kind of stuff, man. I'm gonna be doing even more. I'm trying to start training like, how runners and sprinters train. Like they be doing a lot more plyometrics and stuff, man. Box jumps, this agility drill. I'm trying to get back into that too, man. A lot more strength, all that shit, man. Shit, I might try boxing or something. Shit, just different stuff. But yeah, man. I like to do them calisthenics too, man. You can never do enough calisthenics. Yeah, the inmates in the prison, they do calisthenics, they ain't got weights in this every day. I don't ever see them doing like Kali Muscle when I used to see the early Kali Muscle videos when he was talking about when he was in prison how they would make weights. Like he said like he'd do push-ups, he'd lay on his back, Or like when he was trying to do weighted squats, he'd have him jump on his back. I don't ever see inmates where I'm at doing none of that. That might be mostly like a California thing, the Cali prisons out there. But they be making weights though. I mean, they'd take like a trash bag, double it up, fill it up with water, and then they'd take a broom handle, do 2 bags. They put them on each end and be working out and shit. They ain't supposed to, but shit. I'm like, man, shit. They always find that shit when they shaking them down and shit. I'm like, motherfucker gonna work out regardless, man. Shit. They be doing what else they be? Oh, they take like a their little knapsack, the little mesh bag, do their laundry in, and they'll fill it up with a whole bunch of books and be doing like curls. I'm like, shit, man, shit, y'all ain't in here like getting high, trying to harm yourself, commit suicide or escape, man, fighting and stabbing each other. I'm like, shit, you wanna I'm not gonna stop you, man. Shit, I work out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, as long as you ain't disrupting the unit and shit, motherfucker gonna work out. That's something productive. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, man. It's like, shit, I just use my discretion and shit like that. They ain't technically ain't supposed to, but shit, I'm like, man, shit, they could be doing a lot worse. They be making all kind of food and workout. Yeah, they do all kind of shit, man. They so ingenious. Now some shit they not supposed to be doing, man. They be frying shit, man. I seen one time. I remember I was working in West Virginia, and Hispanic inmates. They was in the back of the unit. They fucking set the fire alarm and shit. I had everybody run over to my unit. It's like, what the fuck going on? They was way in the back in one of the rooms and shit. And they called themselves frying some chicken. They stole some chicken from the damn chow hall, had some oil, and they got a spark somehow. And they was frying that shit, shut the alarm off, the fire alarm, man. I'm like, man, they end up getting locked up. Shit like that, man. I'm like, shit. Y'all supposed to have a lookout or that's on them. We did a shakedown, found 3 shanks. Oh yeah, you gonna find all that shit. Yeah, shanks, hooch, just all kind of stuff, man. How the hell does an inmate get away with smoking weed in prison? Shit, you gotta think we all, as all staff, we outnumbered. Yeah, we outnumbered, man. So like for me, when I work my unit, it's 1 to me, 1 officer, and it usually be like 120 inmates. So the dorm is pretty big. So shit, they could be anywhere, and like shit, you could do your round every minute. Shit, they could be in the bathroom in the back while you all way in the back unit. They could light that shit up real quick, take a couple hits, and put that shit out. You know, shit like that. That's how they do that hooch. They be making that shit. They hide it up in the light ceilings or some shit. And homemade stove. How you? Man, they got all kind of shit. They use the iron, make a stinger, be making grilled cheese sandwich, all kind of shit. I'm like, man, shit, I can't even. Yeah, I know the shit ain't right, but I can't even be mad at you, man. Motherfucker is trying to survive in here and shit. You know, when they cause problems with the shit, that you know, like when they set their fire alarm off, then shit. You know they burnt. Hey, what you want me to do? You motherfucker was in the wrong. You know, shit, you want to fry some chicken? Shit, you better know what the hell you doing. Could learn Brazilian jiu-jitsu help me? I mean, it could, but shit, you got to be careful with that because, you know, when we go to the academy and then we do our annual training, they want you doing like certain moves they teach you and shit, like being within policy. So shit, if you on the unit and you on camera, you tour with an inmate and you do some crazy ass jiu-jitsu move, goddamn blood sport, and you damn motherfucking break his neck, and it ain't in the policy that like of an approved self-defense move or technique they teach you, then shit, you look like losing your job. So I mean, it could help you though. Like if you get into it, like a life or death situation, you got an inmate trying to stab you. Shit, I would rather know this shit than not know it. I mean, you might have to goddamn karate fight somebody's ass. Thinking of getting into MMA. I thought about that shit, man. Some of them hits they be taking, I be like, God dang, they motherfucker got kicked in the face. I said, woo wee. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for practice, I was maybe just gonna do some little boxing, man. That's it. But yeah, that MMA shit tough. I done seen some of them crazy kicks on social media. They do raise off and be walking in with riot shields. It'd be random for real, or like yeah, it just be random. Like shit, we don't even be knowing sometimes. Like if you work in that unit, Like sometimes I be doing my overtime and shit, and I go get relieved from my spot where I do my regular shifts at, and I go across the street to the other prison and whatever unit I'm working that day. They could have, as soon as I get there, they could have kicked all the inmates out to the rec yard, and they be in there shaking down. I ain't had no knowledge of it. It's just shit. It just be random, you know. And then sometimes it's been like, it was a couple times they kicked them out. They was gone down there all day. So I ain't have no inmates on the unit. It was like free money, like shit. I think one time they was working on something, so they had to kick them all out because there was some contractors from outside that was working inside the prison, so they couldn't be around them. So my unit was empty all day, quiet as shit. I'm like, man, they just gave me some free money, man. I ain't had no inmates. Actually, like down there like 3. Stretch every day. I be trying to, man. I've been doing it a lot, but especially since I had surgery, I lost some flexibility, like in my hamstrings. Man, them shits got tight as hell, so I be trying to stretch a little bit more for sure. I'm definitely gonna start doing that. It's the craziest thing you ever seen on the job. Shit, let me see. I done seen a whole lot of shit, man. When that dude committed suicide, I found him. That mental health inmate, he was covered from head to toe and shit. He was in a lockup unit. We had to go in there and get him. He was refused, and he took all his dookie out the toilet. We're up there like he was putting suntan lotion, man. I'm talking about you want to see some bizarre shit. I'm like, whoa, whoa. I was like, man, I was like the 4th dude, so we got close to his door. We was about to go in there and get him. I was like, I'm talking about head butt naked, head to toe. He done put this shit out the toilet, man. Now you know you ain't in your right mind. You doing some shit like that. Them was, man, they be doing some crazy shit. Don't know hell. They be in there eating that dookie, man. They be taking it out the toilet, smearing it on the wall. I'm like, man, come on. Man, that's this sickening, man. You filthy animal. I done seen an inmate, he jumped off the top tier trying to hang himself. She took a sheet, tied it to the top tier. You know, it's 2 stories in most of the units. Motherfucker jumped over it. The inmate saved his life. They was holding his legs until we got there. I'm like, man, motherfucker crazy. I seen the dude jump over the top tier, just jump and broke both of his legs. And the crazy part about this, when I was working at the county jail, he was getting out, I think the same day. He was only in there for like a misdemeanor charge. It wasn't nothing serious at all, his charge. The judge was gonna release him. That motherfucker jumped over it, man. Hey, that shit was crazy. I'm like, boy, play football, sport. I don't be playing, man. I be thinking like, shit, I ain't be trying to miss work, man. Them motherfuckers be out there like they going to the league or the NFL. They be out there hitting. I be watching it's his page on Instagram, man. Y'all gotta follow. That shit be funny. I think it's called 37 and Up Youth or some shit. This dude be commentating on the like them what is that, semi-pro league. That shit funny. 37 and Up football. Yo, that shit be crazy. 37U, he be like, bow, lifted him. I said, wow, they be out there hitting too. I'm like, what the? That shit be funny. Here we go, right here. Hold up. Hold on, I got.
Oh, they gonna be feeling crazy at work. Eddie Lacy he done came up, boom! He gotta work. He gotta go to work right now. This morning, lift him. And then bro just kept the player, boom! The play is over.
Hell nah. Lift him. Who's dude? I think this dude, his name is Spray Baby One. He on Instagram. He be commentating on semi-pro. They be out there hitting crazy as hell. I be like, what the hell? I'm like, they playing like they about to get an NFL contract. I'm like, man, I got work, man. Can't be missing work because y'all out here damn hitting like Ray Lewis. You ever been on the SRT? I ain't never been on it, man. I never went out for it. You got to go out and try out for it. I have done plenty cell extraction teams. You know, they just some random people, whoever on shift, they got to get somebody out, and you put on that riot gear and the helmet, and you got to go in there. We got to get them, pin them up to the wall, and put them in handcuffs and leg restraints and take them to the nurse to get evaluated and whatever they getting them out for. Lifting! I said, damn! That shit be funny.
37U talk been going on. But just right here, y'all, this ain't no 37U. I know I'm the director of marketing.
That shit be funny.
Y'all wanna know what
Them arms be tearing shit up, mess around, break a hit. Yeah, hell yeah. They be out there hitting like, man, like they about to go to the Super Bowl. I'm like, man, I can't be messing around. Shit, I may be late. Man, you gonna be on disability. You ever get burnt out? Not really. If I do, if I'm feeling like, man, I'll be like, man, I'm finna just go take my ass to bed, man. I'm gonna call it a night early. You know, if I'm tired, I'm just like, man, shit, I need to get me some rest. That's usually the best solution for me, man. Go and take my ass to bed. I'm probably tired. No conjugal visits. Nah, I ain't got no conjugal. And the feds, they don't even do that. But they be in there trying to sneak and get some shit through, like on the visitation. That I don't know how this shit happened, but visitation, like what the inmate was getting head from his girl somehow in visitation. It's like a barrier up between them. I don't know how that shit went down, but it usually be like 4 officers. I don't know what came up. I just heard about somebody that mentioned it to me. Like, yeah, he was getting a hand job. Another one's getting head. I guess they caught it on the camera. The SIS. I don't know. What's up, fam? Nothing. I'm finna get out of here in a second. Oh, it's down 4 o'clock. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I got somewhere I gotta be. That damn traffic get crazy. Yeah, I gotta get up out of here, man. Let me see. Hold on. What's that? Hold on, y'all. I got one video I'm about to post at 5 o'clock. Motion. What we talking about? Motion. Yeah, that's a good one too. Where's that? January 2nd. Yeah, that shit about to come. Yup. Yeah, we ready to post a video here in a little bit. 5 o'clock. Tap in with me, man. Show some love. How they be getting tatted in prison. They ain't fuck with you. They dip the needle toilet. Damn, that's fucked up right there. I ain't never heard that one, but they do be having good ass artwork. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like them Hispanic inmates, man, they be doing it in-house. They should be looking like murals, man. The inmates stand where you count. Yeah, for the most part, they stand, man. Unless it's like, we got medical inmates that might be 80 years old. Obviously they can't get out the bed. Mental health inmates, some of them are lost cause. They've already shot out in the head, so they ain't gonna stand. But for the most part, they stand though. Most of the inmates and shit, you gotta have to knock a couple times or they shit. As long as you can tell they breathing and shit, fuck it. But shit, I'm about to get out of here though, y'all. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a little bit, man.